back in his chair, put the barrel back where it belonged, and leave this man alone. Y'all done ruined this man's legacy. Because nobody asked for y'all to remove that man from that damn chair next to that barrel. Okay? So, somebody at Cracker Barrel gotta be smoking crack. Oh, I got some crackheads in my family. This is crackhead behavior. Somebody at Cracker Barrel been smoking that stuff. Because you got to be on crack. Okay? Or you got to be the dumbest person in the world to remove that man from his logo. Knowing good and well that Bud Light suffered after they went and woke. Y'all see what they did to Aunt Jemima? You see we didn't like that? Is somebody, were y'all living under the barrel? Because you had to be living under the barrel to not know that that was the dumbest thing that you could do. I am so sick of this woke crap. I'm sick and tired of it. And I just talked about, literally, y'all, Aunt Jemima's anniversary of her being counseled was literally 5 years ago. I just celebrated her anniversary. And then this crap happens. They got rid of Uncle Ben. They got rid of the Indian lady. They took her off her land. They got rid of the Cream of Wheats dude. They got rid of him. They took I got the original Uncle Ben's box and the original Aunt Jemima syrup bottle. They removed Uncle Ben's face from his box.
We have families to feed and bills to pay. She didn't just hurt the company and what it stood for, but she hurt her employees. That is from a staff member of Cracker Barrel, a current staff member. I will not be identifying her name. I will not be identifying what store she works in or what her position is. But the plot thickens with the Cracker Barrel drama of the rebrand and changing the concept of the store. And people are calling for a boycott. People are calling to oust the CEO, saying she's making terrible decisions. But a lot of people in the comments have understandably said two things. A, the food quality is what has to be addressed, not the logo and the look of the store. The food quality has gone downhill. But two, what this is doing to people who work there. So I'm going to read what this person wrote to me and gave me permission to share without identifying anything about her. I was told today at work we have a gag order and are not supposed to be speaking about how the food is being made. Since the new CEO came into our company in 2023, she has not only laid off many of her long-term loyal employees, but now expects the least paid employees to do more. We did have backup cooks and prep cooks who freshly cooked our country homemade food. She cut all of these positions to save money. Now our food is like fast food. It's all frozen in a bag off of a truck. We're basically turning into a fast food restaurant. Us Cracker Barrel employees are the ones suffering. We have families to feed and bills to pay. She didn't just hurt the company and what it stood for, but she hurt her employees. The employees are the face of the company. Since she came into home office, we get treated differently. They expect so much out of us, but we're lucky to get 20 hours a week. We used to work 40 hours a week, no problem. Now it's fighting for hours as they hire more servers and less cooks for the back of the house. The cooks do a 7-person job and us servers are replaceable in an instant. It doesn't matter how long you've been with the company. We're all in.
Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Marindo. Once more, we're talking about Cracker Barrel, which is a restaurant that is very famous in the United States. This particular restaurant changed its logo and it brought a lot of problems. A lot of the customers did not want to hear it. The CEO also did not want to hear it. So there was that fight between the CEO and the people. But you know the customer is always right. This is what I got this from X. Hear what he said. He said that Cracker Barrel announced they are ditching their new logo and going back to their own one, according to Fox News. So they finally accepted after all that struggle. We thank our guests for sharing our voice and love for Cracker Barrel. We said we will listen and we have to. Our new logo is going away. Our old timer will remain. At Crackers Barrel, it is always been and always will be about serving up delicious food, warm welcomes, and the kind of country hospitality that keep like family. As a proud American institution, as 70,000 hardworking employees, look forward to welcoming you to our table soon. Okay, Crackers Barrel has been one of the loved brands in America for decades that changed its week to a new logo design and influence the public, but the problem go much deeper than a logo. After that, some people say it went more than a logo. Okay, Crackers Barrel has funded all ages, provided pride event for many years, like Nightly Prize. Okay, they talk about you see all what they were just saying. After all the argument, after all the disagreement, the CEO finally accepted that they were going to have a change to listen to the people. We also see that even President Donald Trump had a message that he gave also after President Donald Trump that congratulations Crackers Barrel on changing your logo back to what it was. All of your fans very much appreciate it. Good luck into the future, make a lot of money, and most importantly, make your customer happy again. Happy again, your customers have to be happy. Your customers are the first. I'm sure this woman come from you can work in the IT field. There's what they call the agile, what they call the waterfall. The waterfall is an old form of system that they did use. So people just want to remain stagnant. There's no daily meeting, for example. When you do it's just like the phone. You want to create this phone or waterfall system, you have to complete the whole this phone. They at the end now you give them to check. If there's a mistake now, they have to go back, they reset the whole phone. But with the agile system, you cannot just do the whole phone. All you do, if you do the screen, the call, the check, the customers check if that's what they like. Okay, they move forward now. They do the behind. You call them now, they come and check so that there's any mistake. So the part is being done little and little, and then the customers are allowed to come and see if that's what they like or not. You bring the customer along as you're going. With waterfall, you don't need to bring no customers at the end that the customer even have a voice, any opinion to give. So most at times, especially as a Scrum Master, you have to, if you meet a new team, for example, which they are not used to waterfall, agile, sorry, they are used to waterfall, it'll be sometimes very challenging. Number one, they don't want to come to any meeting. Agile say you have to come to meeting daily, even for 15 minutes, because you have to check the people, have to do their engineers are working, make sure that everybody is doing their work. Agile say there's spring every 2 weeks, which means you meet and what you have done, you brought it all together. The stakeholders and everybody come and check. Is that really what they want? Is this okay? But with waterfall, you don't do that. So most people who are very used to the waterfall, they are very comfortable. There's no meeting to attend. No one is checking the whether they are doing or not doing. It's at the end of that project that the job presented, they have done it in whatever way they know to do. So which you see that, but that's why you have to work them into an agile environment. So I show that this what the CEO comes from an agile. She has an agile mentality. But you forgot that sometimes you don't agile mindset is difficult. The human mindset is difficult to change. That's the most difficult thing to change, and you cannot force it. They're the customers. That's why even you have to work gently with the people. You have to make them to like you. Same as what was happening in this Cracker Barrel. The CEO just make nobody don't want them. People even stop going to the restaurant, and that bring down business. But at the end, we see that the CEO finally succumb and accept to what the people were saying. So what actually do you really think about this? Can I see your own opinion in the comment section? Thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and help share my video. God bless you.